Kanye West's album Bully is fully destroyed, and I do not think we are going to be getting this album anytime soon, ever, and I just think Kanye is low-key cooked right now. For those of you guys that don't know, Kanye West is scheduled to be dropping his brand new album Bully next month in November, according to Spotify, which has a live timer on his profile. But just judging off of everything right now in the Kanye West universe, I don't think we are going to be getting this album anytime soon. I think the album is going to be getting delayed, and if worse, honestly, I think this album fully gets scrapped. Now, I'm saying this for a plethora of reasons, but I think it's important for us just to get into the most recent news that is making this more likely, and that is that yesterday night, Ty Dolla $ign has just dropped a brand new album, Tycoon. And on that project, there seems to be a bunch of Kanye West songs that were supposed to be on Bully, but they were transformed onto this album with no Kanye verse. I'm talking specifically about a song like Don't Kill the Party, which that was a track that a lot of people were excited for and was supposed to either be on Bully and Vultures 3, but it just came out and Kanye West is nowhere to be found. And Ty Dolla $ign also ended up doing a live stream yesterday where he was even previewing a song like Showtime, which was originally supposed to be on Bully, and there was no Kanye West verse, feature, vocals on that song, but instead Ty Dolla $ign was doing all of the vocals, and it just kind of looked like it was claimed to be his now. And the reason why I'm saying this is because this is very important to Kanye West's album Bully, because we do know that there were supposed to be a bunch of songs on that project that Ty Dolla $ign and him had. There were supposed to be a bunch of songs on that project that were supposed to be from Vultures 3. There were supposed to be a bunch of songs on that project which just had a Ty Dolla $ign feature, but from the way things are looking, those songs are non-existent and Ty Dolla $ign already has them. So let's just say there were supposed to be 5 to 6 songs from Vultures 3 era that were supposed to be on Bully. That's all going down the drain. And it just keeps getting worse as well, because along with Ty Dolla $ign dropping his brand new album Tycoon yesterday, he did a press run this week of a bunch of different interviews and, you know, him being asked questions. And he said on multiple occasions that he is no longer talking to Kanye. And he even said that Kanye went on to do his own thing back in the start of 2025. And that led him to do his own thing, basically implying that they're no longer working together. And even at one point, Ty Dolla $ign goes on to say that he was completely against Kanye West using the AI. He doesn't like when Kanye West uses the AI, and when they were working together and Kanye was using the AI, Ty Dolla $ign continuously tried telling Ye, you know, we shouldn't be using the AI. We want to do real music. We want to do real shit. And Kanye was very persistent on the AI to the point where he was just like, look, they're not going to notice it. Let's just run with it.
Honestly, as a fan, when Bro was doing the AI on his vocals, I, of course, wanted him to do his real vocals just because I love, like, music and as a fan. But guess what? It's still going to work because motherfuckers still going to be able to pull up to the show.
Yeah.
The main part, pull up to the show. Can you, like, make it into something? And you know he can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was all good for that, too.
So with all of this information coming out, it's safe to say that Bully is not going to be having a lot of songs because either Ty Dolla $ign is just not going to clear his features on those songs that are still supposed to be coming out on that album, or the songs that were supposed to be on that album that Ty Dolla $ign did clear are now on Ty Dolla $ign's brand new album Tycoon. And it's not just Ty Dolla $ign that makes stuff an issue here. I mean, we also have to talk about something that was overlooked last month, which was Dave Blunt's ended up dissing Kanye West. And now, it's not that Dave Blunt's dissing Kanye West is going to make or break Bully, but what's really going to make or break Bully, which involves Dave Blunt's, is that we do know a lot of Kanye West's recent music was written by Dave Blunt. I mean, he was the writer behind Cousins. He was the writer behind HH. He was the writer behind World War III. And heading into Bully, heading into all of these new projects, Dave Blunt was the mastermind behind all of these tracks. And Dave Blunt ended up dropping a diss track to Kanye where he was basically just saying a bunch of BS where Kanye betrayed him and this and that. But the point is, Dave Blunt is no longer working with Kanye West, right? So the biggest question is, how does Bully look when you have your Ty Dolla $ign features no longer there? The songs that you were supposed to have with Ty Dolla $ign are no longer there. And then your main ghostwriter for this project is now beefing with you. How does this album even work? Now, obviously, Kanye could write his own material and he could do his own thing, but we do know that the integral parts of this project was Ty and Dave Blunt's. So now that they're not here, I'm really curious as to if we continue just to see Bully get delayed, maybe even to late 2026, or did Bully just have so many, bumps in this road that we just ultimately seeing it get delayed and Kanye moves to something else. And as hyped as Bully was, I don't think we should count that out of the cards of it getting canceled, because we saw something like Yandi where he was hyping it up and he was just going to all of these places at the time where he was recording this album, and it eventually got canceled. At the time, he even gave a release date for Yandi and it got canceled. So I wouldn't say Bully won't get canceled. I feel like there's a high chance of it. And honestly, I feel like with Bully dropping, there's such a bad stigma behind that album. When that album was getting talked about earlier this year, there was so much negative shit happening. Kanye was dropping some of the most outrageous songs ever. He was getting canceled. He did the whole Super Bowl stunt, right? So even the Bully, it kind of feels like it's a bad weight. It's a bad type of energy. It's an album that has a lot of negativity. So do I think Kanye should even continue Bully? I don't know. As much as I thought Bully was a cool idea, I feel like there's just so much negative energy with this album and so many people canceling on him and so many people just betraying him. I maybe think the best thing for him would just to be move on and work on a brand new project. Or we could see Bully end up dropping, but do I think it's going to be dropping next month on November like Spotify is saying? Hell no. Do I think it's going to be dropping before the end of the year? No. And I feel like with all of this stuff that's been happening with people just kind of, not working with Kanye, I think this album is just going to get delayed a lot more, because if one of your main ghostwriters like Dave Blunt's is no longer working with you, my only, idea would be you would have to rewrite the entire thing. And we do know that Kanye West hasn't been a strong writer for a very long time. So I think it's going to be a long time until we see this project. And if we do see it anytime soon, I think it's going to be lackluster. I don't think it's going to be inspired. I think there's going to be AI involved in it. And I just think it's going to be a finished product that we all didn't expect and we didn't want all along. But I don't know. I feel like I'm yapping though, so what do you guys think about the entire situation? Kanye West's brand new album, Bully, does not look to be coming out anytime soon. It looks to be getting delayed, and worse, it looks to be getting canceled. But what do you guys think about the entire situation? How do you guys think that Kanye West could rebound with this project, Bully? Do you guys think any of the stuff I mentioned in this video is going to affect Bully? Do you guys think that Kanye is going to just move on to a brand new project? Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. We're on the road to 2K subscribers. Make sure you guys hype up the video, share the video. And Kanye content isn't the only thing I cover, guys. I cover other rap and hip hop content. So if you are going to hit that subscribe button, make sure I'm going to be covering all pop culture rap news that is important and it's relevant. All right. So I love you guys. Peace. And yeah.